Good morning, everyone. My name is Shubh Sharma, and let's start with our pre-market analysis. So let's understand what happened in US market. Now, if you look at Dow Jones, Dow Jones closed at 267 points negative, Nasdaq closed at 101 point negative, and S&P 500 closed at 20 points negative. Now, the whole US market was under profit booking and major selling. Now, there are many reasons people are saying, but I think there are two major reasons. Number one, the reason is that US and Iran tensions are increasing day by day, and now it is at its peak. So because of which there is a fear amongst investors, there is a fear amongst institutions that may US can strike out Iran very soon. Now the second thing is about some credit issues that American company has. Now that's not a major thing for our economy and for our markets, but still another important thing that we have to watch out is today the US court opinion a day is there. So which means that US court will pass its judgment, and it can even give judgment towards the tariff situation. That tariff situation is pending in the court, whether to decide whether this tariff is legal or not, whether Trump has right to pose this tariff on the countries is legal or not. So all these things will be passed out. Let's see if US court will pass this judgment today or not, or as usual they can skip the tariff announcement part. So this is the handover from US market, nothing major. The number one reason I think the fall which came in US market, it was mainly from US and Iran tension. It is escalating day by day, and it is at its heat and it is at its peak moment, that what is happening all over the geopolitical scenario. Now let's talk about FIA and DIA data. Now I'm sure you must be thinking that the way our market was sold off yesterday, if I would have sold it like 1,000, 10,000 crores. But no, look at FII number. They have sold close to only 800 crores. And DIA have also sold close to 596 crores. So unreal, both FII and DIA are the sellers. They have sold both of them have sold. Now, but if you look at in index option, they have bought close to 3,600 crores, and in stock futures they have bought close to 1,000 crores. So in this index options and stock futures, FII were the buyers. Now SGX Nifty is showing a flat opening. Gold is up close to $5,000. Silver is up. Crude oil is flat, close to $70 per barrel. Yesterday at the time of closing it was close to 71.5, and it is now at 71.77. So more or less it is at its same place. So crude oil is at its same place. Gold and silver has inched up. The main reason is the US-Iran tension is everywhere. Now Asian markets are mostly closed. Nikkei and some markets are open, but nothing major coming from Asian markets. Now let's talk about our market, Nifty and Bank Nifty. What a session, man. It was a one-side brutal sell-off session, right? Even I exited the market at cost to cost. Nifty fell by 381 points. Bank Nifty fell by 783 points. And Sensex fell by more than 1,000 points, close to 1,200 points. So brutal sell-off from in Indian market. Now, if you look at FII number, they have only sold close to 800 crores, right? DII only have sold close to 500 crores. But who sold in this market? Well, me personally, I think it is the retail people that panicked about the US and Iran tension, and they have exited from the market. Once they start exiting, there was no buyers mostly in the Indian market, and because of which the collapse came in our Indian market. So the selling was there, the panic was there, and the number one reason is, the first is US Iran tension. That is the number one thing what is happening. Anytime US can strike Iran, that these type of possibilities are there. Even the Trump has given them 10 days notice to come and sign the prenup with the nuclear weapons and all these things. But still, if they don't, then they can deploy the military and take military action. Even they have deployed some of its biggest ships near to Iran So these things are escalating. These things are creating the panic amongst the investor to exit from its to sell his holdings or positions and all, to sell his mostly stocks. So because of which the panic is there. FIA are not didn't buy, DIA didn't buy, so because of which the market collapsed. So I think it is mostly a retail selling, not institution selling. Me personally, what I think this is not the time to panic. This is the time to step away. I have not sold any of my long term portfolios. I will never sell any of my long term portfolios. Let the stocks go to zero. I don't care. But I never touch those stocks. I never think about selling those stocks. These stocks are just in my portfolio and it will be there forever. So I'm not think like a retail mindset, and I think about most like institutions. So that's the way they think, the way they take steps in the market. That's what I like to do, the same thing. So for me, it's a buy on dip market. I will step away for sometimes. Nifty has broken a very crucial support yesterday. Now the support is emerging at 25,000 and the resistance is 25,800. So Bank Nifty 60,500 is going to be the support and 61,000 is going to be the resistance in Bank Nifty. So Nifty and Bank Nifty both, Bank Nifty was already overbought. It was clearly visible on charts. Look at PCR ratio of Bank Nifty, it was overbought. But Nifty has broken a very crucial swing. So for me, even though today the SGS Nifty is showing 10-20 points gap down, it's not a buy on dip market. I have exited cost to cost. It is a wait and watch market for me. I am not shorting. I am not buying. I am just stepping away and taking a time to read the market and to understand its behavior. Even though for me it's like I want the geopolitical tension to be sorted out and I want to see the clear picture what's gonna happen in the market. So the picture is not clear. It is very volatile. 2 to 3 days the market end up very good. One day it fell like anything and lost all its gain, right? So these things are deciding the volatility. These things are creating panicking in the market. So I want to step back from the market for some time and then re-enter in the market, and I tell pre-market to all my viewers when I'm buying, when I'm selling. So this is it. I hope you would have learned a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye and take care.